We look like we're on the set of Good Day Gibraltar.
There we go. Good Day Gibraltar.
I like that.
Hey, this is Kristin Shaw with Airport Improvement, and today I'm here with Jeffrey Halaut from Gibraltar.
Yes.
Let's talk about Gibraltar.
Okay.
Tell us a little bit about what Gibraltar does.
Gibraltar is a manufacturer of anti-terrorism, bollards, barriers, active and passive, so it's stuff that moves and stuff that just sits there. Everything we do is crash rated, so we test everything to the highest standards available, which is ASTM, M50, M40 or M30. It means a 15,000 pound vehicle moving 30, 40 or 50 miles an hour, and you have to stop it at a P1 level, which is less than 1 meter from the bed of the truck.
Wow.
So we design and develop those products and deploy them all over the country.
How long has the company been around?
Company's been around since 2005, so it's approximately, 17 years old?
Okay.
Yeah.
What's new with your company and some of the trends that you're seeing that makes what you do really important?
Well, what's new is everything evolves, obviously. And some of the trends that we do is we keep up with all the latest needs in the, I won't say in the desires, but the needs of the industry. Our latest product, which is hidden behind us here, is our ultra shallow bollards. So when you look at airports, for instance, and you have your departures deck, which is a suspended slab up in the ground, they have limited amount of space that they can put it in. Most of them are around 6 to 8 inches that they can bury something. Well, but they still want to stop a 15,000 pound vehicle going 30 or 40 miles an hour.
It's a big ask.
It's a big ask. So we got our engineering staff together and we designed one that works on 5 inches, and it's certified at M40P1, which is a 15,000 pound vehicle 40 miles an hour. So we've met all their needs.
So how does that work? How does that, if most people need more space under the ground, how do you make that, how do you fortify in that way?
Well, it's, obviously it's some of it's trade secrets on how we put it together, but it's the conglomeration and the configuration of the steel that we put together. This one doesn't require any rebar, so it's a solid steel structure below with some ribbing that goes through it based off of the bollard that comes up in the middle. So all of the inertia or the force from the hits that solid plate, and the whole thing will rock back on itself. So once it rocks back on itself and comes back down, it alleviates the pressure off of the deck, but it doesn't allow the vehicle to fly through the opening.
That's a pretty important thing to have at airports, where security is so paramount. And in the last 20 years, do you feel like there's been more people looking into these kind of solutions?
Oh, absolutely, and it's only growing more. It looks like, and I've talked to multiple airports now, the FAA comes in and does threat assessments for all the airports, and one of the determining factors on the FAA is exactly that. Are you being able to protect the pedestrians that are walking right outside where all the cars are coming up? Because every airport's got the same problem. You've got a departures terminal, you've got an arrivals deck, and the cars are right there at the people.
Right.
So how do you protect somebody from turning in, losing control, jumping the curb, and running over 100 people on the sidewalk?
Definitely don't want that.
Definitely don't want that.
So is this something that you also use, these kind of solutions? Could they be used at racetracks or other kinds of places?
Absolutely. Well, like I said, we're focusing a lot of this product on airports because of the shallow depth, but the other applications are stadiums, arenas that have the same type of structures. If you've been to Las Vegas in the past couple of years, all the way up and down the Las Vegas Strip has got bollards in it. Don't know if you've noticed them. There's about 7,000 of them up and down the Strip. Those are all ours.
I think I've flown into the airport, but not walked up the Strip, so I haven't seen them.
So there's about 7,000 that are all ours that we put in. And those are on a 12-inch foundation. So most of those are shallow, but they didn't have to be 5 inches, so we could go a little bit deeper.
What do you think airports don't realize or might not remember when they're looking at a product like this and determining what they need?
Size and space is the main thing that when I talk to architects, engineering firms, airports, they say, well, we can use this system or that system. One of the things that makes ours different is we tested the unit as a single bollard. So it was just one sitting there when the truck hit it, which means if I put a second one, I can put it 3 foot away, 4 foot away, 5 foot away. I can create that opening that allows throughput and allows people to move in and out. Where a lot of our closest competitor is a 6-inch depth, not a 5, so they're an inch deeper. But they did a 4-bollard array, and they did them on, they had a fixed opening at 48 inches. So all their bollards are 48 inches, where we can spread ours out. And it comes in handy, especially when you're trying to pass a lot of people through where the doorway is. No vehicles can hit it at 90 degrees, so you don't have to worry about having that size, but you can open it up to a 5-foot opening or a 6-foot opening, which increases your throughput and doesn't allow people to get stuck in places they shouldn't be stuck.
Right. It's a lot to think about.
Yeah. It's a lot of design concepts that we work on with everyone.
So if somebody wanted to find out more information about Gibraltar, where would they go?
www.gibraltar.ps.com. And it's all right now.
You heard it here. Check them out here on the show floor at the ACC AAA Symposium. And we'll talk to you again soon.
Thank you.